Sales is the most lucrative skill in the world, period. The problem is most sales advice out there today is outdated, cheesy, and could even keep you from the deals that can make all the difference in your career. This is the No BS Sales School, a podcast for entrepreneurs and salespeople who want to master the skill of selling without all the BS. Welcome to the No BS Sales School podcast. I'm your host, Walker McKay. The message for you today, and that is, don't ask when sales gets to be easier. Don't ask when it's going to be easier. Ask instead, how can I get better at this? Sales is never going to get easier. It's never going to be easy. You just have to get better at it. Okay, so what the hell does that mean? Well, it's funny. I read this quote, a bunch of years ago that said, nobody's coming to save you. And I realized at the time, it's funny, the older I get, the more context I have for things. And nobody's coming to save you, especially in the more recent days, weeks, months, for me has really resonated. All the shit that I'm working on or all the problems that I have right now, and there are lots of them, nobody's going to fix them but me. Nobody. I figure out there's a problem, and then I decide, is this important enough to fix? Am I committed to fix it? Now, you understand that I probably have over 1 million problems, maybe 2 million problems, but only a certain amount can rise to the level that I say, I've got to fix this now. And then when I say, I've got to fix this now, I'm committed to fix it, I can't stand this anymore, or whatever, I'm the only one that can fix it. Or if I'm not capable myself, then I'm the only one that can raise my hand and say, I need help with this. I'm committed to fix it. And then you do whatever you got to do, whether you write somebody a check to fix it, you write somebody a check to help you to fix it, or you just figure it out on your own. Maybe you can use Grok or something to figure out the steps, but then you got to do it. Walker, why are you talking about this right now? Well, here's the thing. I believe in this world that there is a lack of personal responsibility. You see it all the time. People making excuses. Maybe they don't even know that those were excuses. Things like, well, the economy's all screwed up right now, or my boss is an asshole, or this company sucks. And so let's just pretend it's one of the last couple, right? My boss is an asshole and my company sucks. And maybe those things are true, but it's funny. I don't know what percentage of those people, they leave and go to a different company. That's pretty gutsy to go do that. And then they find that their boss is an asshole and the new company sucks, because you still take your bag of problems that you had, you take those with you too. And oftentimes it's not the new company that's going to fix that, or the new boss that's going to fix that. You're the only one that can. I say this because, and when I was growing up, when I was in my 30s even, I was a world-class excuse maker. Everything was not my fault. Nothing was my fault. Why are you only making $100,000 or $60,000 or $300,000 or $500,000? Why is that all that you're making? If you're in sales, right, you should be motivated by money. Now, not exactly money. It's what the money can do for you. Do you have goals that are personal to you? Let me rephrase that. You need to have goals that are personal to you beyond the X amount of money, or my boss told me I need to do X amount of volume. I need you to say, I want to make another $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 because I want to buy X car, or I want to take my family on vacation, or I want to make sure I can pay for my kids' college without having to borrow any money or them borrow any money. Or I want to buy a new shotgun, or I want to be able to take my family to New York or Hawaii or whatever and spend time there and do what I want to do, or get to the level where I don't have to worry about how long we're on vacation. Whatever that thing is for you, the more specific, the more close, right? I want to take my family to X, right? My goal this year is to take my family to New Zealand, right? For 3 weeks at the end of the year. Very expensive trip. But my goal is to make enough money that I can pay for that in cash, on the credit card, but I can pay it back in one fell swoop, right? So that's what drives me. And every day when I think about, I'm kind of tired, I'd rather go home, or I don't want to call any more of these damn people today, I think, yeah, but I want to more take my family to New Zealand. right? So that's what's driving me. Nobody's going to solve that for me. Nobody's going to raise their hand and say, you don't have to worry about that, Walker. I got it. I'll be happy to send you to New Zealand. By the way, if you're out there, happy to have you do that. That'd be fantastic. But I don't think you're going to do that. Nobody's doing that for you either. If you've got things you want to accomplish in your life and you're not sure if you're going to make them happen or whatever, that's on you. Think about the things that maybe right now there's a gap between where you are and where you want to be. And sometimes, here's what I'll tell you, right? It takes, if you're 22 years old and you want to be a billionaire, good for you. That's fantastic. I hope you are. That probably won't happen overnight. It takes long-term planning, steps, goals. All these things have to happen. If you want to be top producer in your company, maybe that can't happen overnight, but you can start to lay the tracks for it right now. You begin with wiping away excuses and then doing the behavior that it takes every single day, every single week to make that happen. Nobody's going to do that for you. There's not one big lead that's going to come through that's going to change your life. It just doesn't work that way for 99.999% to the infinity. It doesn't work that way. Nobody's going to help you with your excuses. Maybe they can help you by pointing them out, but you've got to address them and say, I own that shit. I've got to get better at this. I haven't figured out how to get this guy to call me back. I haven't figured out how to shorten my sales cycles. I hadn't figured out how to get better margins. I hadn't figured out how to hire better salespeople or pick a better job. I haven't figured out yet how to do that. Own the problem. Nobody's going to solve it for you. It can only be you. The last part, right, of sales, right, is your approach. Nobody's going to fix that shit for you. If you're hoping your charming personality is going to take you over the finish line, well, that's neat if you've got mediocre goals. If you don't expect a whole lot from yourself in today's environment, it takes a whole lot more than a charming personality to be successful, to be wildly successful, to be top of the mark. You could be medium successful and not work that hard, or maybe be medium successful, work your ass off and not work on your skills. Nobody's going to come teach you the skills. You got to go learn the skills. Find a mentor, find a coach, go get training. If your company doesn't offer it, get it yourself. Nobody is going to do that for you. Even if your company does offer training, it's up to you to take it seriously, to implement the things that are taught. It's up to you to say, how does this work in my world? Maybe reach out to the coach and say, how does this work? Right? It's on you to do that. What are the things right now you're putting off that you're hoping that somebody else will come fix for you? What are those things? Is it putting more money in your retirement account? Is it calling higher level people who can buy higher level things? What are you putting off? What are you making excuses about? And how committed are you to your own success? Nobody's coming to save you. I'm Walker McKay with No BS Sales. Fix it or live with it. Just quit bitching. Thanks for listening to the No BS Sales School podcast. If you're struggling to close deals, then I want to invite you to take my free mini course, where you'll learn the 7 most expensive sales mistakes that will cost you time, money, and credibility. So be sure to click the link in the show notes or go to www.7salesmistakes.com. That's the number 7salesmistakes.com. Thanks again for listening to the No BS Sales School podcast.